Okay, guys. We're going to go to the Carl TV because I was watching something. Because all the cameras are in Florida, of course. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. See, here's Carl, this bay, right there. Right there. Okay, he's on this spit right in front of the bay. Okay, Tampa's right here. And here goes the hurricane. Now that doesn't mean that Carl isn't going to have flooding, because all the wind's going to push all the water into that, trap it in the harbor. So you can see on the map.
Yes.
Here's Carl. Okay.
I believe that
and they're gonna get tornadoes and bad things. So, oh look, a little car just went flying by. Look, people with their children. That's right. Go kids, play in the waves. People are so dumb. So I'm kind of watching Rye Hall. Oh, there's the hurricane plane.
So what we're looking at here is
see, there's Carl, right there, right there. This little spit thing.
Quite clearly now over here. You can also see some of the outer bands
see?
That are forming here and getting really close to Tampa. That'll be your first taste of this storm, I think. And also you can see our hurricane hunters here continuing to provide valuable
rain plane.
Flight level winds. We've seen a couple of reports of 125 mile per hour winds up there. But the biggest thing that they're after is going to be the pressure, and the central area of low pressure continues to drop, and quite rapidly with this storm. And that's one of the reasons why we're seeing it explode in intensity.
Yeah, so it looks like he's heading into the worst of it right here. All those bands are going to shove water. Whoosh. St. Pete's going to be floating. I hope he drove away.
Completely around the eye wall, indicating that the eye wall of
you can watch him on Flight Radar. It's really fun. Go to Flight Radar 24. It's free.
That nothing intrudes the center like dry air, which could,
and if you don't know, this is Ryan Hall.
That was a big problem at the storm.
Ryan Hall, y'all, is the channel. He's really good. Whenever there's a storm, no matter where, well, he kind of ignores us out here on the West. That's okay. But he covers the Midwest, he covers the Northeast, he covers the South.
Basically, this thing is just primed to continue to strengthen all the way up until it hits land. Like there's nothing else that's going to stop it.
Look at the pattern the plane meant. Those guys. You ever seen the video footage of these guys inside when they fly in the hurricanes? It's really fun. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'd be crapping myself. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carl. Oh, Carl. Oh, Carl. Tornadoville right there. Whee! Isn't that the place where all the old people have sex and STDs? They're actually... I heard they have their own zip code, but I didn't know they were on the map.
Did you guys know about the generator 2020 rule?
Yeah, don't kill yourself. I had a little married couple who died of carbon monoxide poisoning. They put their generator in the garage, but they had it right by the kitchen door that led to the garage. It was like right next to it, so they didn't have to walk very far because they were older. And we had a really bad snowstorm, and they kept going and filling it with gas and checking it and stuff. And then they went to sleep in the living room where their wood stove was. And yeah, they lived like a block and a half from me. It was sad. I didn't know them, but it was just sad.
The rotating part of the storm is to the east of Jacksonville. So Jacksonville, Georgia, you guys are still under a tornado warning. However, I think
that's the Georgia line.
Here very soon.
So see, Carl's way down there.
More concerned about places like Workmore and Cedar Park over here in Telfair County, Georgia. Take shelter now if you haven't already.
Last I saw, he had 7 tornado warnings. 7. Those are all Georgia.
Also, we should check in
See, Carl's way down there.
on our Florida tornado warning.
Oh,
But we
geez.
still have a little bit of rotation here south of Chipola, moving up towards Chasen. This is Calhoun and Jackson counties in
Wow.
Florida.
Holy moly, look at this cam. It is just blowing. Wow. Look at it. Where is... It's on hump? It's I-275. And people are driving. You know they're all looky-loos. Look, they're all... That's not Carl. It's not Carl making money. Look at them wipe caps. Wow. Wow. That's right. Drive right through it. Look at... Here's a guy picking up seashells. He's got his metal detector. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh, here comes someone. Looky-loos. Looky-loos.
Question, are the
With a
Hurricane
trailer.
Hunters unmanned aircraft like
Oh,
drones? Or do
no.
they have
He's
human
going to try and
crews on board? They have
probably
full
build up
human
sand
crews.
wall.
They are manned. Now,
I would not be parking.
Drones that fly much closer to the surface.
Look at all these people. Wow.
But
They must...
I don't know how
I mean,
successful those tests.
I wouldn't be driving in this lane.
I think the one that
I
they
guess
did
I'd have
yesterday
to.
was good, but
Wow.
yeah, right now the vast majority of
Oh, he's got to be
flights are manned.
having a hell of a time. The winds. Oh, dude. Crawling. Okay, which booby should we give him? The old saggy boobies that got a little overdone? That probably looks like Carl himself. These are young nubile booby girls. Oh, we could give him the old saggy boobs. Yes, I ate one. We'll give him these two, huh? I think they'll hold his candles better. Okay, so let me explain. There's my little Oppo bat. Let me explain why I was showing you Ryan Hall and the weather. Hang on. I'll tell you while I make the bed. So last night as I was finishing Carl's decorations and the plans, my husband made me feel really guilty. And he said, what if something happens to Carl? Like in the hurricane. And I said, yeah, but think of this. That would just be, because he's very religious, I said, that would just be God getting Carl back for all stealing the money from old people and from people who may not know better, and that's payback. I don't feel bad. And then he kept saying, oh, I think you would. No, I don't. I really wouldn't feel bad. I would feel something, but I would feel it was a rightful recourse if say Carl suffers damage somehow from this storm, because he has stolen so much and he knows exactly what he's doing. He is knowingly stealing from innocent people who believe what he says. And I may not be religious, but I don't think God likes people who do that. I don't think God likes deceivers. And that is exactly what Carl is. So if you think less of me, that's fine. It is my feeling that Carl does not deserve harm. I don't want harm to come to anyone unless they hurt animals or physically harm old folks and kids, disabled people. But stealing is wrong. deceiving people is wrong. Deceiving for greed is even worse. So I'm sorry. If Carl goes floating out to sea and is found 2 days later, screaming his top 4 ways while hanging onto a board, I'm not going to feel bad. Okay? I don't want Carl to be 6 feet under. He can do that by himself. And I think one day his mouth will get him in trouble if his liver doesn't give up first. But we're going to have a party and we're going to expose Carl's secrets that are public information, because he's always saying it's illegal if it's not public information. And that's true. I am not paying for background checks. I am not paying anybody for anything. Okay? This is public information, and I'm going to show how I get it. But we're going to show what Carl is all about for his birthday.